Hey fragrance fans, I hope you're doing really well. Now, a couple of days ago I decided that I'd get stuck back into my Atelier Colognes collection, my discovery set, and I decided to try out New York Vanille Intensee. So I'm going to be back with my full review in just a second. So boss buddies, as I said, a couple of days ago I had a full wearing of Vanille Intensee by Atelier Colognes. Now, I really did enjoy this one. As many of you may know, if you do watch my channel regularly, I do love a lovely vanilla fragrance. This one was no exception to that. This one reminded me a little bit of a couple that I've worn recently. Specifically, this one did remind me a lot of Imaginary Author's Memoirs of a Trespasser. It's not quite as dark. This one's a little bit lighter. This is still quite a dark vanilla fragrance though, and it's definitely got a lot of depth to it. I did really enjoy this one. How this one differs from the Memoirs of a Trespasser. Memoirs of a Trespasser also has myrrh in it as well. I really like myrrh, as I know it gives it sort of a dark, very sort of soft, soothing kind of feel to fragrances. The myrrh's not in this one, however, as I said, this one is quite a deep fragrance. I did really enjoy this. I'd definitely say this was more of like an evening fragrance. This one is really nice though. When I first put this on, my wife even commented straight away. She said that she liked this one. So I know she likes vanilla fragrances too. But yeah, this one's definitely a nice one to try. If you do like Memoirs of a Trespasser, I'd definitely say try this one as well. I mean, this really is a beautiful vanilla. I mean, some of the other notes that are in there that make it a little bit darker, you've got some oak wood and some amber in there. I think that's what gives it that sort of real sort of warm depth to it. I mean, this is a fantastic one for this time of year as well, for the fall season. In the heart notes, you got some Vetiver, Jasmine and Oakmoss. In the top as well, there's some lime, Cedrat and Coriander, which I don't really sort of smell in this one. It does sort of start off quite light to begin with. I don't notice any sort of citrusy notes in it. It goes, for me, it went straight into like a dark vanilla, which I really like. And I mean, being a big fan of Memoirs of a Trespasser, which to me reminds me, it reminded me a lot of Eau Sauvage by Dior, the Parfum version. I've got the 2012 version, and it reminded me of that with vanilla in. This one's got a sort of similar feel to it, so if you're familiar with Eau Sauvage, I mean, it doesn't have the myrrh in it, as I said, but this one's got that sort of very warm, sort of full feel to it that gives you sort of that sort of comforting effect. And like I say, it's very enjoyable to wear. Now, the longevity of this one as well, I was really astounded with the longevity of this one. This one was going really strong all day long. Even when I was in the gym last night, and then my wife, when I got home last night, she said that she couldn't smell the vanilla in it quite as much. For me, all I could smell was pretty much pure vanilla still. And that's that. I mean, it is a very heavy vanilla fragrance, but it's a vanilla fragrance I think that's been done perfectly. It's not sort of too sweet. It's got that sort of that perfect depth to it, which makes it sort of a little bit softer and a little bit darker, and it's not overly sweet. Definitely, those darker notes definitely help. I think probably the amber really sort of helps to tone that down. Now, projection is pretty good on this one. It's not huge projection. I'd say you're looking at probably 2 to 3 feet maximum to begin with. It did dial down a little bit. I mean, this one's coming out the spray, so obviously it's going to perform a little bit better than sort of one of the dabbers that I've been testing out with. But I mean, the projection of this one was still pretty good, and as I said, it come down to sort of more of a skin scent after probably, I mean, still after sort of 7 or 8 hours, it took its time to sort of really get down to a skin scent. But yes, I mean, fantastic projection, amazing longevity. So that's my thoughts on Vanille Intensee by Atelier Colognes. Now, please like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this one. Also, I'd love to hear any recommendations that you've got for any other sort of darker sort of vanilla fragrances, because I really do like those ones. Definitely, yeah, please comment down below and let me know your recommendations. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. You can find me at Luxury Fragrance Boss. That way you can keep up to date with my scent of the day, anything that I've got going on, all my new videos and everything like that's going to be posted up. Speaking of which, don't forget to hit that notification button as well, that little bell. That way you're going to find out every time I got a new video, which is every day, sometimes twice a day when it comes to the weekends. Other than that, stay smelling fantastic. I'm going to see you very soon in my next video. Thank you all very much for watching.